The 5 Zang organs each corresponds to one of the 5 elements, and the Zang organs are vital for one's survival. So what are the functions of the 5 Zang organs? Hi, Alex here. Welcome to the second part of the Introduction to Internal Organs in Chinese Medicine. If you didn't get a chance to watch part 1 yet, please click the link here. In the previous video, I have introduced to you the 3 types of internal organs. Now I'm going to focus on the 5 Zang organs. The 5 Zang organs is responsible for the transformation and storage of essential substances. And make sure it is at a normal level. It is also responsible for regulating emotions and thoughts. Therefore, the organs in Chinese medicine does not equal to the same name of the organs in Western medicine. Now, I'm going to discuss each Zang organ one by one. Number 1, heart. Heart is located in the chest above the diaphragm. It has 2 main functions. Number 1, heart governs blood. The heart qi promotes the blood flow in our body so that blood can be transported to all parts of our body. The second function of the heart is that the heart houses our mind. The heart governs our mental activities. Therefore, in Chinese medicine, the heart also includes some functions of the brain in Western medicine. As I mentioned in the last video, one characteristic of Chinese medicine is that it is holistic. Therefore, each organ is linked to different correspondents of the body. The heart and its correspondents are shown in this table, and they all belong to the fire element. Now, I'm going to explain the correspondence one by one. The heart governs the vessels. Vessels are the paths for blood to circulate throughout the body. In structure, the organ heart is directly connected to the vessels. In function, the heart propels the blood which travels along the vessels. The heart opens into the tongue. The tongue's main function is speaking and governing the sense of taste. The tongue reflects the state of the heart. If the heart is healthy and functioning well, the tongue will be in a normal state. The sense of taste will be normal and the speech will be fluent. The heart's external manifestation is on the face. Through observing the facial color and shape, Chinese medicine doctors can determine the condition of the heart qi, heart blood, heart yin, and heart yang. For example, if the heart blood is sufficient and flows smoothly, the face is ruddy and lustrous. If the heart qi and the heart blood is deficient, the face is pale and lusterless. If the heart blood is stagnated, the face is purplish in color. Sweat as the body fluid of the heart. Sweating is affected by the heart qi. Whenever we do vigorous exercises, we have a fast heartbeat and we sweat. Also, whenever we are nervous, our heart beats fast and we sweat as well. Emotionally, joy is to heart. Joy will lead to the smoothness of qi circulation, but excessive joy will impair the heart and lead to inability to concentrate, slackening, and causes harm to the mind. Lung. The lung controls respiration. Fresh air is inhaled and waste air exhaled through the respiratory movement of the lung to maintain life activities. Secondly, the lung governs the qi in our body. Qi is constantly flowing in our body. The lung's dispersing and descending function allows the qi to flow smoothly in our body. Thirdly, the lung regulates the water passage. Lung is responsible for propelling, adjusting, and discharging water. The abnormal dispersion and descending function of the lung will cause a disruption of the water movement in our bodies, which then will cause phlegm, edema, or urination issues. The lung is linked to different correspondents of the body, and the lung and all those correspondents belong to the metal element. The lung governs the skin. The skin is the first line of defense in our body, and as well as lung, whenever there's a cold, it always attacks the lung first. Lung controls the opening of the pores on the skin for sweating. The lung opens into the nose. The nose is a passage for air or pathogenic factors to reach the lung. The lung's external manifestation is on the body hair. Since the lung is to the skin, the body hair is also governed by the lung. Snivel is the body fluid of the lung. Lung opens to the nose, therefore the fluid related to the lung is snivel. The snivel or nasal mucus can moisturize the nostrils and defend against any external pathogens. Emotionally, grief is to lung. Excessive grief will impair the lung and deplete the qi in your body. The third organ is the spleen. The spleen plays a major role in maintaining life activities. It is regarded as the source of qi, blood, and body fluids. It has three main functions. Number one, the spleen governs the digestion, absorption, and transportation of nutrients of food and water. Although the food and water is being brought into the stomach, small intestine, and large intestine, it is the spleen that is the leading organ in managing the function of digestion, absorption, and transportation of all nutrients and water in our body. Secondly, spleen maintains the normal position of the internal organs. The property of spleen qi is ascending, therefore it can uphold the internal organs in its position. If there is a deficiency of spleen qi, it may result in the prolapse of internal organs. Therefore, in Chinese medicine, should there be a prolapse in stomach, uterus, or anus, the Chinese medicine doctors usually prescribe herbs that could tonify the spleen qi, therefore uplifting the internal organs. Thirdly, the spleen controls the blood in the vessels. The fixating function of the spleen qi restricts the blood from flowing out of the vessel. Therefore, if there is a deficiency in spleen qi, it may result in bleeding of the nose, urine, or skin. The spleen is linked to different correspondents of the body, and the spleen and all its correspondents belong to the earth element. The spleen governs the muscles and the four limbs. The muscles and forelimbs depend on the nutrients absorbed, transported, and transformed by the spleen to nourish. The spleen opens into the mouth. The mouth is a passage that the food enters into the digestive system. External manifestation of the lips. Lips are the external parts of the mouth. The color and shape of the lips can reflect the state of the spleen. For example, if the spleen is not functioning normally, nutrients cannot be absorbed properly so that the person will have a qi and blood deficiency, leading to a pale, lusterless lips. Saliva as the body fluid of the spleen. Spleen is responsible for the digestion of food and water. Saliva also helps the digestion of food. Emotionally, pensiveness is to spleen. Overthinking will impair the spleen. Have you ever experienced that when you were overthinking about something, you just don't have the appetite to eat? Liver. The liver is located under the diaphragm. The first function is the liver governs the free flow of qi in our body. Should the qi not flow smoothly in our body, it will affect the blood and water metabolism, since the qi is responsible to promote the blood and water flow in our body. The blockage of free-flowing qi will also affect our emotions. If should there be a blockage of qi, it will also affect us and make us sad, depressed, or even anger. Secondly, the liver stores the blood. The liver is responsible for storing the blood and regulating the quantity of the blood flowing throughout the body. When one is asleep or at rest, the blood will flow back to the liver and it is stored. When one is doing exercises, the blood will flow out of the liver towards the part of the body which is most needed. For example, the muscles where it needed the blood in order to supply nutrients. Therefore, the function of the liver allows the most efficient use of blood throughout our body. The liver is linked to different correspondents of the body, and the liver and all those correspondents belong to the wood element. The liver governs the tendons. Tendons are what connects muscles and bones and allows movement of the body. The tendons rely on sufficient nourishment of the liver blood in order to function properly. The liver opens into the eyes. The eyes are mainly supported and nourished by the liver. Therefore, the eye's visual function is heavily reliant on the nourishment of the liver's yin blood. Liver's external manifestation is on the nails. Nails are the continuation of tendons. The nail condition can reflect the liver blood's condition. Tears as the body fluid of liver. Since the liver opens into the eyes, the body fluid of the liver is the tears. Tears is responsible for moistening and protecting the eyes. Emotionally, anger is to liver. Excessive anger will impair the liver, resulting in distension and pain in the rib area. The kidney is located against the back muscles on the upper abdominal region. There's one on the left and one on the right. The kidney is responsible for the preserving, maintaining, and storing of the essence. And the essence that is stored is used for the growth, development, and reproduction. The kidney regulates water metabolism by sending the clear fluid upwards and the turbid fluid downwards. The clear fluid, which contains nutrients, is being sent by the kidney to all parts of the body, while as the turbid fluid of the body is sent from the kidney towards the bladder and then excreted outside of the body as urine. The kidney is linked to different correspondents of the body, and the kidney and all those correspondents belong to the water element. The essence that kidney stores generate marrow, which lies within the bone to nourish it. Therefore, when the kidney essence is sufficient, the bones will be strong and firm. The kidney opens into the ears. The normal functioning of the ears relies on the nourishment by the kidney essence. When the kidney essence is sufficient, the hearing will be sharp. However, if the kidney essence is deficient, there may be impaired hearing, tinnitus, or even deafness. Kidney's external manifestation is on the hair. Hair is nourished by essence and blood. Since the kidney stores the essence, which further generates blood, when there is sufficient kidney essence, the hair is moist, lustrous, and glowing. Spittle is a body fluid of the kidney. Spittle is a thick part of saliva. It is transformed from the kidney essence. The spittle is responsible for moistening the mouth and tongue. Emotionally, fear is to kidney. Excessive fear will impair the kidney. For example, in extreme fear, one might lose the holding function, causing incontinence of urine. This concludes the introduction of the 5 Zang organs in Chinese medicine. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video today. In the next video, I will be introducing the 6 full organs and the extraordinary full organs. Please subscribe and stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.